Hi, Virgo, Sun, and Rising in Venus. This is what we got going on for September 21st, 2023. If you'd like to make a purchase, you can go ahead and do so at tarotbarbiecom. I got crystal sage incense, personal readings, and much more. Let's get it, Virgos. Coming in with the Seven of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Wand energy. A lot of you guys are going to start seeing the number 777, but that's going to be for you guys to let you guys know that you guys are divinely guided and also protected on your path, and that you need to watch your back from a lot of people who might be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Swords. Your enemies cannot keep up anymore. They actually cannot keep up anymore. They're having a really hard time. You have done everything you guys can to take care of yourselves, but the thing about it is that people don't like you, Virgos, because you guys speak up, you set your boundaries, you cut people off, and you expose the truth. It is what it is. It is the Queen of Swords. She's upright, and she's seeing all her enemies fall. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Anytime anybody comes up against you, they're all going to end up falling no matter what, because they're coming up against somebody who's divinely guided and also protected. They're coming up against the chosen one. So whenever they choose to come after you, whenever they choose to harm you or attack you in any type of way, shape, and form, even looking at you in the wrong way or making stupid remarks towards you, they're going to get it. Every single one of them is going to end up getting it because you're a chosen one. Your energy just hits a little bit more brighter and a little bit more different than somebody else who may not be, especially those who are still living in the dark and working out of their egotistical type of shit energy. With the Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, they had no idea what they were coming up against. I think they really thought that you were like, you ain't shit is really what they were thinking. And they thought that they were going to be able to sit there and really defeat you. But in the end, they got exposed. It is what it is. And they are probably trying to like, they are very scared. Your enemies are afraid, Virgos. They're scared. They don't know what's going on. They don't know from left to right. They don't know what they're seeing. It's like paranormal shit. It's like when people come up against you, they get hit with that paranormal shit. Yes, Seven of Swords, they don't know what's going on. They cannot actually figure it out with the Seven of Swords. They have no idea what they've done by coming in, trying to cross you up or trying to hex you or bother you or try to block you. You know what I mean? But you guys are going to stay and speak up with integrity. Queen of Swords, you're going to keep up speaking your truth. You are divinely guided and protected. You guys are probably going to see a red cardinal out of nowhere. Let me just see what this thing here is. One second. Yeah, Virgos, you guys are divinely guided and protected. You guys are protected by a blue jay, and you're also protected by the cardinal, which is Jesus. Okay. Jesus is coming in for you. He's protecting you guys, so which is really, really nice for you guys, okay? It doesn't matter what your religion beliefs are. It's the fact that Jesus is a prophet, and he's coming in to take care of you guys. With the four, because you guys are prophets, so because you're carrying prophet energy, you're going to have the prophets come in and take care of you no matter what. So your enemies look like they're having to fall back, and they're trying to see and figure out if they should. They're trying to figure out if they should. So this is going to be coming maybe within the next 2 weeks or so, or maybe even on the next new moon. They're going to have to make a decision on whether or not they're going to try and sneak you one. But you're saying like, try me. Six of Wands, try me. I'm going to stand firmly in my position with the Six of Wands, and I'm going to make sure that I defend myself, protect myself, take care of myself. If you want to try me, you can try me all you want, but you're the only one that's going to fall into depression for what you've done to the Six of Wands energy. You cannot come up against somebody who is loved, protected, who is successful, who everyone loves and admires, and you walk with a lot of integrity. The fact that you guys have morals and you walk with integrity, people are always just going to instantly gravitate towards you no matter what. Energy is energy. You're going to know when energy, you're always going to know what kind of energy someone is carrying. If you feel great about being in someone's energy, then that's great. But if you get a sense of bad vibe with somebody, that's because they got some fuck shit around them, and you should not be trusting their energy at all. Now, they're looking at you and realizing that you're actually a lot more powerful than what they thought that you were, okay? King of Wands, you're much more powerful than your enemies, and now your enemies are suffering with so much pain, especially for those who continuously do voodoo on you and do more stupid shit, but a lot of voodoo, a lot of hexes, and a lot of binding spells from what I'm seeing. So it looks like your enemies are all binded up and hexed up from what they done to you guys. Them doing all that shit ended up cursing them. Your enemies are cursed because they did it to themselves, because they came up against a prophet. You guys are a lot more wiser and mysterious, and a lot of people don't really know what you carry. But with the Hermit card, because you guys have gone through so much tribulations and trials in your life, that's why you guys come in as a lot of old souls, you know? There's going to be like a crow that's going to come around you guys, Virgos, but the crow is a signification of wisdom. So when you guys see a crow around you, it's signifying wisdom, that you've been through the dark night of the soul, that you've gone through that stage of where you had to do the reflection, but not just outwardly, but inwardly too. Going within and looking at yourself and trying to figure out like, what's your purpose? What are you supposed to be doing? Is exactly why you guys carry the Hermit energy, which is fabulous for you guys in the end. And then with the Nine of Swords, that's just your enemies. Your enemies is just messed up. Like they're complete, they cannot sleep. They're scared. They're trying to rest. They think that lighting a white candle is going to help them out. They think that surrounding themselves with nice little things is going to help them. They say, no, none of that's going to help them out. It's not going to help them out because they did what they did. And when you do harm onto people, and when you wish bad on people, what makes you think that you're going to end up getting glitter, unicorns, and rainbows? It's not going to happen. So for that, they get despair, fucked up thoughts. I don't even want to go into the fucked up thoughts that they were feeling, but they got messed up thoughts that are coming in for them with the Nine of Swords. And that's because they created that for themselves. You guys are defending yourself, and you're also protecting yourselves too, and you're setting yourself boundaries. No one is really going to understand and know the pain that you guys had gone through, especially on a financial level, with the fact that your enemies continuously attacked your money. And for that, because they did that, now your enemies are going to fall into the Five of Pentacles, and you're defending yourself. Nine of Wands. You're like, yeah, I see what you did to me. I know what you did to me. I saw what you did to me. So now because they did all that, you're defending yourself, you're standing up for yourself, and you're setting straight boundaries. And if anybody tries to come against you to attack you or your money or you as a whole, when you're meant to always be the Queen of Pentacles upright, you're always meant to have money. You are somebody who comes from that energy. So anytime anyone tried to attack your money, it's like, nah, if you don't want someone to have money, then what makes you think that you're going to have money? It's... You know, it's simple. Nine of Wands. Anyways, Virgos, they try to stagnate you. They try to slow you down. And it's like them doing that to you ended up blessing you in the end. That's the Nine of Cups to the Moon card. Like them doing that ended up actually blessing you. I do see that somebody here tried to do like a banishing spell on you guys. Maybe tried to get you off of your workplace, tried to mess you guys up, try to take you away, tried to, if you guys are creators on YouTube or TikTok or whatever the case is, and you guys are in the limelight, it's like people tried to like banish you away from your channel to get you out of the work and to get you guys out of the picture because they can't handle the fact that you keep calling them out. They can't handle the fact that you're the Queen of Swords. They can't handle the fact that you speak your truth and you're intellectual and you're smart and you're wise and you're a lot more brilliant than what they ever the fuck they thought that was coming up against you. You are the World card, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Your work is protected. Your job is protected. Your channels are protected. Your TikToks are protected. You are protected. You carry the wand and you carry the World card. And there's always going to be a lot of heifers in your energy who are going to try and take what is rightfully yours, but they're never going to be able to. It's the Devil card. The devil is behind you. He sees you. He knows that he's never going to be able to reach you because you have a lot of angels that are taking care of you and loving you. And it's like the angels are saying, oh, you can't have one of ours. She's ours. He's ours. You can't have them. And you guys got that truth there too. And you guys got really beautiful energy around you guys as well. And I'm not even going to go into the energy of the Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. All I'm just going to say is to you guys, Virgos, that when you guys come from you were born into it, and it was passed down onto you. So everything that they may have done onto you is being served back onto them. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. If it was a female, she's deceptive, she's a liar, she's not spiritually there, she's not even connected properly because she works out of a place of hatred, jealousy, envy, and fraudulent energy, even spiritually fraudulent as well. Queen of Cups. So Spirit and the angels saying, no, bitch, that shit belongs to you. Don't fucking come back over here with that dumb shit and think that you can get one on one of our favorites. So now your enemies are fucked up. They're not happy. They're sad. They're going through depression, and it could be messing with their money in some sort of way with the Six of Pentacles. Because remember, the Six of Pentacles is, I'm handing this to you, right? They all want your money. They all want your business. They all want your clients. They all want everything from. They all want to take what's yours and they want it to be handed to them. But Spirit and Angel saying no. Ten of Swords. Two people could be in a relationship with each other. They could be working side by side with each other. Whatever it is two people. And there's just simply saying that this connection for them is also coming to a complete ending. And they're not going to have a relationship anymore. It's right here. I'm going to show it to you in a second. And they're saying no matter how many times they reach out to ask for help, that help is not going to come to them because the help is coming in for you guys instead. And the Ten of Swords is saying, no, you've done enough. You cause enough pain onto other people's lives, not just anybody's life, but a lot of innocent souls who are really important, like prophets, light workers, earth angels, starseeds, galactics, Pleiades, and anything else. But that Ten of Swords has to come in for your enemies with the Ten of Swords. They're getting absolutely dragged up with the Ten of Swords for what they've just done to you. Two of Cups, right? Now they're hugging each other. They're trying to console each other. It's okay, baby. Everything's going to be okay. But I'm scared. And then this one's like, but don't worry. It's okay. We're going to make sure that we fight this off. What are you going to do? You're going to fight evil with who exactly? Fight evil with you? You're the evil one. You're the evil one. So it's like you against yourself. The fuck you mean? And it's the Knight of Wands. This person's losing their magic. And it's coming to an ending. They're losing their magic for what they've done to you. You're way more stronger. You're protected. You got this energy upon you. And you got this fierce energy within you too. And Spirit and the angels, it's like you even dare touch this. You touch her or you touch him in any way, shape, and form. And watch what we're going to do to you. So it's like you unleash it. And they're going to get it. You're protected. Make sure you guys are always protecting yourselves. Protect what you guys need to protect. That is so gifted for you guys in the end. You guys are always going to continuously be successful with the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, your enemies are in a lot of competition with you with the Five of Wands. And that's just simply because you shine a lot more brighter than them. You shine a lot more brighter than them. You're more grounded than them. You stay focused on success. You stay focused on your integrity. You stay focused on your responsibilities. That you don't have time to actually be looking at anybody else. You're focused here. 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 You're focused. You're focused on longevity. You're focused on your goals. You're focused on your aspirations. Nothing and nobody's going to be able to get you guys off your pedestal in any way, shape, and form. You're meant to be of success. You're meant to shine. You're meant to be a star. You're meant to be in the limelight. You're meant to help and heal and do your thing. Your enemies are lost spiritually. They're sitting there fighting within themselves, literally battling themselves, because realistically, no matter how much shit that they send your way, it's falling back on them anyway. You guys are protected with the Ace of Cups. And you take back your power. Queen of Wands, you're more stronger, way more powerful than them. Your enemies don't even know what direction to go into. And it would be better for them to just simply... Did you guys see that? I think... And then Eight of Cups, and then the Justice card. You guys are not... So with the Two of Wands, you guys are not indulging with your enemies. And your enemies... And because of the fact that you walked away from your enemies with the Eight of Cups energy there, you guys are going to receive your justice. You're not really sure what your justice is going to be. And I decided to say, no, I'm not going to go into it. But just know that you guys get your justice. And it can be in any form. Meaning that justice is in your hands. Justice is going to prevail for you. And better things are going to come towards you guys. I chose not to go any further than the Justice card. Because... I'm going to leave that between you and your angels for them to bless you when everybody starts to understand that it's sad. It's sad energy. It's like you are a wonderful woman or a wonderful man. And the fact that these people could have came and worked with you or been your friend or whatever, they chose to work against you. And every single person who chose to go against you, 1414, every single person who went up against you, they're going to have a long, long journey, which is filled with pain, heartache, sadness, and grief, and the entire 9 Virgos. At the bottom of the deck, you guys got the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the 10 of Pentacles. Nobody knows where you come from. Doesn't matter. I can go into the 10 of Pentacles, but I'm not going to. All I'm going to let you guys know is whatever it is that you guys got going on, it's not just money. I don't feel like this Ten of Pentacles has anything to really do with money. It has something to do with where you come from in a past life. So in the end, it's like these people are sitting there calling up spirits, and then it's like in a past life, these were your brethren in a past life. So how are you calling up brethren in the from a past life to come and do it on their brethren? You understand? Cherry card, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Yep, things are going to start picking up a lot more faster for you. And these people think that it was fun and games. Yeah, it's not all fun and games no more. It's not fun and games no more. When you're stepping against the gods and goddesses who are loving this victim for what the enemies have done. You're divinely guided, you're protected, your sincerity is here, your genuinity is here, you're everything and more. And your enemies just sit down and always watching you. You're always flipping steps. You're always getting like before they try and do you one, you already took a leap. You always jumping. You always like they can't really fucking do nothing to you guys because they don't even really know what you're up to at the end of the day because you're a hustler, you know? And your enemies are messed up with the Eight of Swords. Why? Because they tried to bind you. Somebody here tried to take a rope and they tried to bind your arms. So your arms are weighing heavy on you guys. They tried to trap you. They tried to keep you pressed. And Spirit and the angels are not happy with that shit at all. They are calling judgment on your enemies for what that spell is that they did. They did a really heavy binding spell on you guys. And this binding spell was enough that they took a rope. They did the arms. So if you work with your arms, okay, and you work with your hands, and then all of a sudden your hands were and your arms were tired, they were tired, okay, or they've been feeling tired for you. They're saying that you guys are freeing yourself. You're still blessed, Nine of Pentacles. And judgment's being called in for that binding spell that they did onto you guys. Because you're spiritually loved and you're spiritually guided and you're the chosen one, and you guys got bigger and better blessings coming towards you guys for all the dumb shit that your enemies have done onto you. Your harmony, your blessings, your success, your prosperity, your happiness, your wish fulfillment, your pentacles, your stability, your feeling grounded, you feeling good. Like the fact that you're spiritually loved to this type of extent that, like I always tell you guys, you got to be mindful with how you choose to speak to certain people. You got to be mindful with how you choose to look at certain people. You got to be mindful with the thoughts that you think about somebody. Even though you may not have said it, you have to be mindful of the thoughts that you even think about somebody, because that too will also come back for you. When people are just loved and they're trying to help humanity and do the best they can to do better and be better, like this is the type of person that they're going to be better than who they was 5 months ago. They're trying to be better than who they was a year ago. They're trying to be better than who they was yesterday. You know what I mean? It's like you just keep leveling up, and everyone's looking at you like, yo, how you leveling up so much? How do you keep prospering? How do you keep doing your thing? And they just literally, yeah, there you go. They just sit and they just watch you. They watch you because they don't know. You're like deity. You're deity. People are sitting here casting spells on deities, physical form. And this person's definitely keeping an eye on you. They just see you as somebody who's very abundant, very loving, beautiful, but that comes in with a lot of hatred energy as well. And that you're free-spirited. A lot of people don't understand, like, yo, how are you so beautiful, or how are you so handsome, but you're so free-spirited? How do you laugh? How are you so beautiful and you laugh? What do you mean? Pretty people laugh. Pretty people laugh. Don't they laugh? Pretty people laugh. They're adventurous. They take leaps. They do their thing. They don't care. They living their best life, and no one's going to stop them from being able to do that at all. Like nothing. Trials are going to always overcome. These cycles are going to have to come to a complete ending. And this Page of Wands is going to get their karma because maybe they're working with other people too. But that Tower has to come in regardless. It has to come in regardless. Especially on the Page of Wands, because he's young, but he should know better too, not to do dumb shit. And it is what it is. Because you have God within you. That's why. And you got to be careful with people who pray, because the ones who pray, God's always going to bounce them back out of everything that was meant to destroy them. And they're just looking at you. They're all confused. They're trying to figure things out, like what's going on. They don't understand what's going on. And all that de-spell that they did on you, that burial spell that they did on you, that messed up spell that they did on you, it's like they're realizing that all that shit is actually messing them up badly. and you are still going to make sure that you become successful. You are happy. They took nothing away from you, but all they did was take so much from themselves. Maybe they had 10 cups, but now they don't got nothing at all, because it's the Five of Swords to the Seven of Cups. If you know that you're blessed and you got everything going for you and God gave you everything, and then you want to feel like you want to take things from other people, what makes you think that you're going to be okay? What makes you think that you're going to still have your 10 of Cups? What makes you think? What makes you think? If you got 10 cups for yourself, but you're like, you know what? I have all these 10 cups for myself, but I don't want that person there to even have 1 cup. So I'm going to attack their money. I'm going to manipulate the energy to attack their money, to attack their success, to attack their business, and to do harm and hex them and bind them and send them evil energy. Then what makes you think that you're not going to lose shit? And you do. You do. This person, they lost a lot of shit, and they're just gonna have to sit in their negative shit with the Six of Cups and have to sit there and watch you bloom and blossom and be happy. Thanks, cuties. Bye.